We are doing our astrology readings. This one is for Taurus. So, hi, welcome, glad you're here. This is going to be the couples reading, or the one where you have a person in your energy. So, may resonate, may not. That's fine. Don't force the story to fit if it doesn't. Alright, so let's just get into it and see what shows up. Right. Overall energy is judgment in reverse. Oh my god. Stop trying to revive something that's dead. Both of you, because you're in a situation with another person, right? This is giving me a direct kind of quote to a reference that I did in, I think it was one of the Virgo readings, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Once you go from one cycle of a relationship, let's just say you were together in high school, now you're in university or you're working. Shit changes, right? Now you're living together. That's a big change. Now you're having kids, especially when we go from being single, being married, having kids. There's a big shift there, and you mourn the loss of that part of the relationship. You don't keep trying to revive the shit that's dead because it's not going to work. You're different, you're older, you both hopefully should be changing, growing, evolving as people, as you do. We get hopefully a bit more intelligent, or at least more empathetic, more aware. What was sneaking? I knew that was the 401s. I could see it. He's sneaking. There he is. So yeah. You have to mourn the death of that cycle of the relationship and embrace the new one and stop trying to resurrect shit. It's like, yes, you can still be nostalgic and bring certain things, back, but kind of even if it was just on a sexual level, for example, as your work changes, you get older, you have health problems, things change, and for both people, their desires, wants, and needs change. What they used to like, they might not like anymore, and you kind of have to grow and adapt with that instead of trying to resurrect things. So just keep it in mind, okay, Taurus? So prosperity lies ahead is your general message over here with the Moonology cards, the new moon in Taurus, which is, I'm using all new moon cards this time around, just because. In the past, gosh, someone felt like they confessed their feelings and it either wasn't heard, wasn't reciprocated in a situation, the sun in reverse, and now I'm depressed and moping about it, and in some sort of emotional turmoil, the Tower. Okay. Well, that's, significant, right? So some shit kind of happened. I don't know if this was just for one of you having... that could literally be issues with having kids, issues with your kids, issues with your parents, emotional chaos, trauma. So it doesn't necessarily have to be both of you, right? Suffering some sort of loss, or having expectations that were just unhealthy, unrealistic, and it's kind of well, we had to burn that house down to build a new one, right? The Tower. Divine intervention. Getting the crown knocked off your head, so to speak. Coming into the present, we are currently ignoring our intuition. Oh great, love that for you. Not really. I do this all the time. You would think. I had an experience recently where I was like, I knew it. Should have listened. Why didn't I listen? Especially your first initial impressions of someone. If you're getting a reference to someone that you already knew and you're like, oh, they kind of feel like this kind of energy, pay attention to that. From personal experience, just saying. You're right. They will. So, yeah. So, but currently you're having blocks with your intuition. It happens, right? There's this... You don't want to work on something anymore. I feel like it's more emotional exhaustion. That's probably what's affecting the intuition. Again with the cup. Why do you both have your cups built out? Oh, Lord. There's no communication that I can see, no swords, no mental energy. So maybe that could be a suggestion as to what to bring in to this vibe to help things. Because it's all chaotic emotion. We're just running off of our pure emotions here. And that's keeping us still stuck in this devil energy, this codependent dynamic, this moping over what didn't work out instead of, oh, actually, look, we've both got a cup here. Maybe there's a little bit of an age difference or whatever, it doesn't matter. These two cups together are two of cups. Do we understand this? This is a new beginning. This is a new cycle, even though you already know this person. Like I was saying, stop trying to resurrect things and build your new house. Build that new house. The foundation's been brought down for a reason. Now we can have our two cups together and we can build a house, right? Just saying. Wee! I don't know why I'm messing around with my chair, but I am. Maybe you need to have more fun. Mopiness is going to get you stuck in codependency, which then leaves you feeling like maybe you're being used physically. So that sucks. Sucks for you. Why am I in a weird mood? Are you guys sarcastic people? Do you not understand each other's humor? You have to let something go in order for things to progress. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You're trying to keep doing everything in the middle of a storm and it's not going to fucking work. You need to let something go. Could be outcome dependence with that, this and this. Just saying. Yes, and there's our Knight of Wands as well. Yes, emotions are important, but I feel like that's the only thing you're emphasizing. And there needs to be a practical approach to this from both sides. I do see the physical connection as being important, at least to one of you. That's could have something to do with their love language or your love language, right? Taurus is very sexually turned on sign, right? Especially if you've got it in your Mars or Venus. Then that's going to be a very important part to them. And there's your Tower in the reverse. So you will be rebuilding things. You're going to be more practical about the situation together, which will be good for you. And maybe slowing things down sexually a little bit. Maybe the key. Or at least, from what I was saying, because again, those swords are coming out. Try to communicate. Communication is not showing up at all. Why? Are you keeping everything to yourself and then they're keeping everything to themselves and then it's like you're making assumptions about each other? Because that's not gonna work. Then you're just living in fantasy land and you're creating that devil energy. Like, don't you want to know who the person is that you're with? Like, who they are? Don't you want them to know you? Anywho, let's have a look at feminine, masculine. I knew it was going to come out like that. And together. Ooh, you both want a new beginning, a new cycle, and you are spiritually protected in order to take this leap of faith. So you just kind of got to go for it. Here, although there is an element of selfishness. Again, keeping things to yourself instead of nurturing each other. So, I don't know if this is one of you or both of you, but stop keeping things to yourself. The feminine energy here is keeping more to herself, not really collaborating with the other person. And there's your resurrection. whereas the masculine is moping and is removing any illusion or delusion that was around the situation. But together with this, you can have your, new beginning. So you do both want the same thing. You're protected. You have different approaches to it. That selfishness needs to be addressed, though. So someone's gonna let go of that audacity. Or perhaps you need to pick it up. Who knows? You're going to be a better judge of that specific situation. So, Taurus, I hope that this reading helped. Don't force it to fit if it doesn't. That's okay. If you want to book a personal reading, links as always are in the description below. Also for PayPal tips and stuff like that is also in the description, which I appreciate so much because it helps the channel. And I'm going to try to get more videos out for you soon. But thank you for being with me here today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.